无论您的手机、平板电脑是安卓系统还是 iOS 系统，都可以下载、注册、登录和使用禅师 APP。丰富的资源、齐全的功能等您来。500多个精品开示和精彩直播可供观看，影片、文字、音档。
You have all these videos and audios and also
还可以下载至个人 APP 账户中，
the words.
方便离线畅听。
You can also download it, so even without Wi-Fi, you can watch them and listen to them. It includes life wisdom relating to relationships and health and happiness. And every day there will be an aphorism to help us to grow wisdom. You can also record your practice and what you learn from the teachings. There are also energy healings and blessings. So this is the Chinese Meditation Master App. We're looking forward for the English app to be released. Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Well, today is already Father's Day in Asia, and Grandmasters wish, especially on holidays, he would be so happy to give. And so for today's topic is just eat and all would be well. And so all that we're going to cook here today, we'd like to offer to all the fathers of the world, and we'd like to offer to Grandmaster. Well, we'll work hard on it. Let's wish Grandmaster a happy Father's Day. Grandmaster says, wish everyone happy Father's Day. Well, on Father's Day, actually, well, fathers don't have anything else to do but just housework. Every father always thinks the same. Yeah, they want their children to be well. And so today we would make something. So what are we going to make today? We're going to make 2 dishes. One, I'm very good at it, is the stew of the Chinese cabbage and bean curd. Actually, I cooked this stew for a few times. Every time would be like maybe at least 2 years in between. Anyone from North China, this is like very common. The South China friends, you might not know very well. But today we would discuss with our friends from North China. They might put different ingredients or have a different recipe. Actually, so Joy said, even friends from North China, you should also listen carefully because we have some tips here. Yeah. We don't have much tips here, just some, the material. Of course, you have to have the Chinese cabbage and bean curd. But you try to find the tips. What are the second one you're going to make? Grandmaster said, I'm going to make the Chinese pancake, homemade. Wow, in my childhood, I think, oh, that's like the food from heaven. Yeah, not very easy to have the opportunity to have those kind of Chinese pancakes. Wow, this combination is perfect. Yeah, this is like the combination diet for emperors or kings. Yeah, usually only very high level officials can have it. Or well, today they're already feeling very enticed by it, but Grandmaster said, work first. So first we need to, well, even though we say this is put together, but we have some time of waiting. Say, for example, we need to knead the dough. Yeah, and in Chinese, that character is like mix. And after you mix the flour, and then you need to wait and let it sit for a while so that it can wake up. Some people from the southern China, they don't understand what it means. So when we're waiting for it, then we can do the other. So let's start mixing the flour and knead the dough. Okay, could you please put flour? Okay, 500 grams. In 500 grams. In China, we call it 1 斤. So this is just white flour. So there are, some flour, they're more chewy, some are not. And these are very low, not very chewy. Yeah. When it's too chewy, it would be very hard to roll it out. And so this is 500 grams of white flour and then about 2 grams of salt. Usually, I would just grab on my fingers because you don't want the pancake to be too salty, right? When do we put the salt? Oh, this is a secret. Okay, yeah. Okay, just remember that we need to put some salt. Well, salt just make it salty, right? So don't put too much. At the beginning, let's put hot boiling water, like hotter than 90 degrees centigrade. About 165 milliliters. Yeah. In North America, Joy said it's easy because we have measuring cups. And so Christine is using the chopstick to mix it. You cannot use fingers, okay? With chopsticks to mix or with fingers to mix, it will be different. And then we will use the same quantity of room temperature water. Yeah, to mix it as evenly as possible, the same quantity, so it's 165 milliliters. Okay, you can pour it there, I can mix.
Sorry.
Oh, you already pour all the water there. So it's all done. And continue to mix. So the dough for pancake, Chinese pancake, it needs to be softer. You need more water then, and when you touch it, it feels quite soft. Otherwise, it would be hard for you to roll out, and then the pancake would be too hard, and therefore we would like the dough to be softer. You said it's about one jing, which is 500 grams of flour, and about 350 grams of water. So 165 milliliters of boiling water and 165 milliliters of room temperature water. And now you can use your fingers, your hands to mix. Yeah, try not to knead it with pushing, because it will make it very chewy, and when it's too chewy, it would be hard to roll out. And so when you do it, you don't put too much force. Joy thought about a joke. The mother and daughter. The daughter was mixing the and knead the dough, and the mother was sewing the quilt. And then mom said, "Oh, mom, come and help me. My hands are so sticky, all sticky in the dough." And then the mom said, "Oh, if I didn't sew myself into the blanket, I will come and help you." So these two, look, the mom and daughter. So when whatever you're doing, you do need some practice. And so the key is that when you're mixing the flour, don't use too much force. You just need to mix the water into the flour. As long as you can make it into a dough, you don't need to make it like perfect dough. As long as they are together, it's good. Christine said, "Is it soft enough? Should we add more water?" And Grandmaster said, "Just a little bit." And then put the flours all together into that one dough and make it very smooth. Oh, Grandmaster, when we make Chinese pancake, should we put some whole wheat flour so it will be healthier? If you don't care about how it looks, you just want to be healthier, and especially for your own family, I actually think whole wheat flour would be good with all the brands. And so when you buy the flour, you will see a lot of brown kind of brands there. And so with the bran, this bran has a lot of fiber. And Joy said, yeah, bran has fiber and also a lot of vitamins, so it would be healthier. And so it would have more nutrition. And Grandmaster says if we want to use white flour, when you make the Chinese pancake, you can also, whenever you use white flour, you can replace it with whole wheat flour. It would be healthier. Okay. So we need to use all of it. You see, even the flour on the chopstick, we would take all of them because this basin is very clean. Your hands are very, very clean. The chopstick is very clean. See, the chopstick is not clean enough. Yeah, take all of them into the dough. So whenever we're doing things, not only we need to know the procedure, we also need to learn to make everything clean and also care about hygiene. A good habit is very important. Yeah, so this reminder is very important for us to learn. And even for the knife, where you put it, some people just put the knife on the plate. So a lot of times, I actually don't put it there. I would hide it on the side, and the sharp edge would be hidden. Yeah, so basically, we should hide the sharp edge. And even children come here, they won't be hurt. Yeah. So you hide the knife and the sharp edge under the chopping board. Okay, good. And then you can cover with the lid. If you have the so if you have the plastic wrap, you can also wrap it there so that it's not mixed with the air, and so we can let it sit for a while. In Chinese, we call it wake up the dough. We should say let it sleep for a while. It's not wake up. And so these flour will become a new self. See, they used to be separate. Now they are united. So this is a so this is a new identity, and so we need to give them some time to wake up. Now we'll prepare for the stew. Look at this Chinese cabbage. First, we need to wash the Chinese cabbage. We have already prepared the washed Chinese cabbage. It looks good. Even though it looked good, but when I washed it, there were actually 2 worms, and Grandmaster said, yeah, that's good. So that means that they didn't put too much fertilizers there, pesticides there. When there are worms, then it means that there are not too much pesticide. If there are too many, chemical fertilizers or pesticides, then worms won't be there. They don't like the vegetable. Yeah, some kind of, flies, even rats or, those animals, they know, so they don't eat it. They don't like it because there are too many artificial things or chemicals there. But human beings don't know, so they get poisoned, sort of. Okay, now we're going to cut the Chinese cabbage. Look at Grandmaster. Look at his skill. This is the Tianshan Mountain kind of kung fu to cut. Like sword kung fu. Oh, some people cut the vegetable and then their fingers are sticking out, so they cut their fingers. That's not right. So we need to kind of hold back the fingers, and we will only cut about 1 centimeter wide. Look at this. This Chinese cabbage, we will cut it in this direction. So I'll use my fingers to press it, so it's easier to cut. Oh, it's already 2 centimeters. And Joyce said, I like wider ones. And then Grandmaster said, oh, it's getting wider and wider, bigger and bigger, just like in a stock market. And Joyce said, oh, that's a good sign. Okay. Once again, if we have a 4-member family, how many do you need? 1 Chinese cabbage. 1 piece would be good enough. Yeah, because there are lots of water inside. When you stew it, they will get smaller. All the water will come out, and also you need to eat a lot of vegetable. Okay, leave some space for some Chinese pancake and also this stew. Oh, this is very simple to cut the cabbage. Easy to learn. Oh, this Shui looks so pretty. You never seen a prettier one, right? Oh, if you know it's so pretty, you would marry the Chinese cabbage, huh? Oh, actually, so Joy said, would the Chinese cabbage marry me? And Master said, well, he's very forgiving and very embracing. He would marry anyone. All right.
来，你来切一下，
Okay, you can cut it.
看你会不会切菜。
Let me see if you know how to
给
cut
你一
cabbage.
次演练的机
I'll
会。
give you a
我躲在幕后，
opportunity
静悄悄
to
地观察。
practice. I'll observe you behind the scene.
好棒，切得好利索。
Wonderful. Good job.
好，一颗
All
圆
right.
乎乎的、胖墩墩的白菜。
对，
One round and Chinese cabbage is
下
done
面嘞
and cooked.
下面呢？
No, cut. Now next,
下面呢就开始切这个佐料哈。我
we're
们准备了
going
一些
to
葱
cut these.
葱洗干
This
净
is green onion.
大葱、小葱都行，别
Yeah.
太讲究了。
You can
说
use
必须买啥
these
葱，
Chinese
买不了还吃不了这道菜了。
like
对我们来
small
讲，这些都是很
green
容易的事
onion
儿啊。
or those very big ones. It doesn't matter.
哦，就切也是寸段儿就行了，
哎，对，
And yeah, about this length.
半寸段儿。好，一颗白菜大概就这么多葱是吧？
And so for one
对，差不多了。
Chinese cabbage,
两颗
we
呗
need this much green onion,
三颗葱吧，大概。
about
葱，
2 to 3
姜
green
还要。
onion. And we also need
这
ginger.
姜洗了没啊？
洗了洗了，
Have you
洗了哈。
washed it?
姜
Yes.
这么大都不知道切哪好。
This
掰
is
一
so
块儿切。
big.
掰一块儿切。
Where should I
对，对，
cut it? Okay, we can
可能
um,
有点儿不够，
啊，不够呀，
just
不够，
再掰一块儿。
不够，再
get
掰一块儿。
one piece of it. Oh, one piece is not enough. So maybe
还是
we'll
切一块儿就
use
够了。
another piece.
这个也削削皮了，这个有点脏了。
把那个皮
Yeah,
片
we probably need to peel the skin.
还得再切一块儿。
Maybe we'll need one more ginger.
“切片儿”，
切片
Now
再
we'll
切丝啊。
slice it and then shred it.
“姜切丝”，
Now we have shred the ginger.
蒜，
还有蒜，
Also need garlic,
一大颗白菜，
a big
得半颗蒜。
Chinese cabbage. We
首先用了
need
5瓣蒜。
5
切
garlic.
蒜呢有个技巧啊，就是
We
大概
actually
这么
have a
拍它
good
就用力这样一拍
skill.
呢，剑
So
会
把它
飞。
you
剑
just
旁
use the
躲开点儿哈，我这个刀
the
钩子
knife
比较好
blade
切
to pat it.
这个
我这样盖上它，
最潇洒的就是这一拍
You。see?
哦，这叫
Yeah,
压
you just
嗯，
press on it. You see, cover the garlic and
然
then
后稍微就改几
and
刀
then
就
you
行了。
after you have pressed the garlic, you only need to cut a little bit.
好，那这个就基本准备好了。
还加有
现
豆腐，
在是
Okay,
还要
they're
吃豆腐，
basically almost prepared.
这
And
个白菜和
okay,
豆腐的性格
now
比
we'll
较
cut
相投。
the tofu or the
反
bean
正老祖
curd.
宗就这么搭配啊。他俩到底是怎么相投
This
的
is a
呢？
very good match. Christine
慢慢
said.
道来啊。
Well, this
呢
is
先
actually
这个切
from
豆腐
our
这一块儿呢
ancestors.
标准
They
块儿
match
就是
them
1
together.
2 3，
And
一共
so
6刀啊。
哎
I
那
will
第一刀
only
是这样
use
第一刀呢，我是把
6
它
cuts. So the
从中间
first
这个厚度
I
上把它
will
中
cut
间切开
from,
它。
哦，
you see the
这是
thickness
一刀。
here. So
然后
slice it into
倒过来。
2 pieces And every factory, they have different shapes of tofu or bean curd, and this is about square, and so yeah, I'll make it into cut 2 times. So we will cut them into like 9 pieces on one side. So 1 piece of Chinese cabbage with 2 pieces of bean curd. First, we slice them into one, and then so this square we would cut 2 times on each side. All right. So we have cut the 2 pieces of bean curd. Now we turn on the stove. We need high heat. This is gas stove. The pan is dry, so yeah. We need more cooking oil, yeah, because we have a big we have a big piece of Chinese cabbage. We also have some what is that? 茴香 fennel, and also peppercorn, and we also have the green onion and the garlic and ginger. So we have some fennel, we have some peppercorn. I almost put all the peppercorn there, just a little bit. What does a little bit mean? Well, you feel like, let me see, about 35 pieces. And I'll also get some fennel seed. Yeah, it's also a little bit. And then I will put them into cooking oil first so that the nice smell will come, and then I put the green onion, garlic, and ginger there and stir fry until the color is a little bit changed. Now we will put the Chinese cabbage in and stir and put more. Yeah, you need to stir from the bottom, because if you only stir the surface, then the bottom will be very well cooked, and then the surface or the top won't be cooked. And when you're stirring, you can see that because the Chinese cabbage is shrinking, the water is coming out from the Chinese cabbage. You cannot put all the Chinese cabbage in at once because it's too much. It's too big volume. So you stir fry for a while until it shrinks, and then you can put more. Actually, now I can put some salt. It's just from experience. If you put salt in, then the Chinese cabbage will immediately shrink. The water from the cabbage will come out. Can you see this spoon? Very small. Can you see how much salt? Just a small teaspoon, maybe about 3 grams, maybe 5 grams. Grandmaster said 5 grams. And we will evenly spread. The tip is that you put the salt in your hands, and so that you can spray it. Should we put the rest of the Chinese cabbage? Yes, of course. Put all of them in. Wow, smells so good. Yeah, we can smell it, Grandmaster said. Oh, our online friends, can you smell it?
好奇怪，就这么炒炒那么香。放点酱油吗？
Just stir fry with these simple ingredients. It smells so good. And now we're going to put some soy sauce.
酱油
Soy
少
sauce.
许。
A little
少
bit.
许其实
What
确实
does a
是
little bit mean?
一种感觉吧。
It's just a feeling.
不知道是多少。
I don't know how
这个
much.
还是生抽好过于老抽，这个时候放生抽哈。
This is light soy sauce, not the dark soy sauce. Now
那我放盐呢，就
stir
是不多放，
until it's
不多放的
evenly
原因
spread.
呢，
I don't put
因
too
为
much
这是一
salt.
种叫，
The reason is that this is a soup,
所以不要放很多的
and
盐
you
啊。
can
但是呢，如果
eat
真
with
放的少
rice,
的不得
but
了的
don't
时
put
候
too
呢，
much salt. If
就
you
觉得
put
特别没滋味儿
味道出
啊，
不来。
对，这
too
味道出不来。 所以呢，
less salt,
就是
it will be tasteless.
这个放盐的这个
And
比
so
重呢，还是
the
要有一个
quantity of salt
掌握的
needs to be
好，现在呢就到
appropriate.
了
And
放豆腐。
yeah, you need to, yeah,
豆腐是用手
practice.
抓。
And
手抓
now
的
we
摆
will
放
put
啊
哦，
the bean curd in and just place the bean curd on the Chinese cabbage.
这个布的是什么阵呐？
Oh, how are you placing
就是
this?
铺大约铺平，这样上去就可
Yeah,
以，就不能翻了
about covering the
那
surface.
这个时候又
Then
准备
do not
水
stir
啊
at this time. Now
这个水
prepare
的量
water.
呢，就是
How
看你
much
想
water?
吃
Um,
多少汤水。
It depends on
因为
how
我们
much
在
soup
这
do
样
you
煮的时
want.
候啊，
When we
它就
cook
变成
this
水蒸气
way,
会蒸发掉很
sometimes
多。
they will, well,
我
it
呢
will
顺着锅盖往里
definitely
倒。
turn into vapor and, yeah, so we will lose some water
就一般的凉水
through
就行了。
对，
vaporizing.
但是能喝的水哈。
So just regular
过了
water,
白菜，
like drinking
过了白菜。
water.
豆腐摸到腰了。哎
就，是我们想多喝的汤就多倒点水。
Yeah,
这
if
个没有
you
标准，好
if
吧
you would like to
他
have
们
more
人多
soup,
有
you
胆
can.
子了就是
Yeah,
要
we
吃饭
have
的多倒
quite
水
a
吧
few people here. They are all
可以
waiting
了
for
盖盖儿喽。
盖盖儿
the
吧。
food, so we'd better put more water.
好，
And now
好。
we cover with the lid.
来，把水放下。这个水
Now put away
现在
the
还是大
water.
火呢哈。
现在是
This
大
is
火
still high
等
heat,
它那
right?
个等那叫开锅之后，
哎，全都开了。
After
开锅之后，水
it
蒸气往外
boiled
冒的时候呢，就转成中小
and
火。
then we turn
Oh.
into medium or small heat.
Our 这网友在家做饭做菜的话哈，还是不要
Our
离开厨
online
房
friends,
还是要
when you are
在炉火
cooking,
边要看
do not
着
leave the kitchen. You'd better stay
最
with
好
the
是用这
stove.
个玻璃透明的锅盖，就你能看到里面
Well,
发生什么
better
问题。
use these
这样是
like
安全一点哈。
translucent cover so you can see what's happening inside, right?
哎，我们这个面有
Oh,
这个过
how
程
long have
有
been
和好
waiting
面有
for
20来分
the
钟了
dough? Like 20 minutes now?
还需要一点时间。
We still need
差
a
2、3分钟
few more
哎
minutes.，
我们来摁摁看，
Let's press it.
哎，漂亮哎，还有
It
个坑
looks good. We have a
这个
dent
坑代
here.
表啥呀？
What does the dent mean?
Q 弹吗？坑能弹起来吗？
没有啊。
Can it bounce back? No,
还得
no.
Oh.
If the dent doesn't bounce back, it means it's not ready.
哎，我问问你哈。
Okay,
你
let me
说
ask you a
你
question.
对白菜或者豆腐哪个了解
For
的更多？
Which one do you know more? Chinese cabbage and the bean
给大家
curd.
介绍介绍。
Their qualities, their characteristics. Oh, I know. Okay, Joy said, I know they are
南方和北方
like from this, they're good friends, and they are both from China. Like from our ancestors, our ancestors plant the Chinese cabbage, and we have eaten them for like 1,000 years. And Chinese cabbage from northeast China and all the way down to the south China, everywhere we have this Chinese cabbage. Now, it's boiling, so we will turn into medium heat or low heat. And with this translucent cover, we can observe easily. In North China, especially a long time ago when I was a child, the whole winter, the Chinese cabbage is the main dish. Yeah, in winter we would store a lot of Chinese cabbage, and at that time I still remember when we are going to store them, the children are all carrying those cabbage. And in the North China, I saw that they purchase like one truckload and another truckload, and some people would purchase 100 truckload. Yeah, sometimes they will buy like 500 jing, which is 250 kilograms to 500 kilograms. Yeah, that's really a lot of labor work, huh? And then you would preserve them and put into like the storage room. And tofu or bean curd, the material, it's made from soybean, and it's very nutritious, but it can turn into many different things. Well, you can use soybean to make the soy drink, or you can make the tender soybean curd or tender tofu. Yeah, there are also other kinds of soybean products. It can be smoked, and they can make those dried. In Chinese, they call them like dried bean milk cream in tight rolls.
老豆腐就是比较结实的那个豆腐啊，还有呢。
like 鱼吧, and also frozen tofu or frozen bean curd. Yeah, so bean curd, I'm really very grateful for bean curd, and especially getting to that menopause. Yeah, ladies, when they're approaching menopause, they have fewer and fewer estrogen, but in bean curd there are a lot of estrogen, so that helps to make ladies who are at menopause, so make them more calm, and also it helps to add more calcium, so it prevents osteoporosis. They found that Japanese ladies, they actually have much less rate of breast cancer, because they do not scold their husband that much, because they don't scold husband that much because they eat a lot of bean curd. So if you see that your wife is sort of getting grumpy, then quickly serve some bean curd. If people have breast problems, a lot of times it's because of some emotions stuck there. Why eating some bean curd, it can help because it can calm us down. You already said a lot about the science, right? There's estrogen, and it's a plant. I'm not a doctor. I haven't read a lot of books, Grandmaster said. From what I know from a meditation master, what I feel from meditation, whatever you make, whether it's a very hard bean curd or a very soft one, they make
这个能量哈。
they make that heat up energy, that kind of fire to be released.
让其实这个豆腐
And
它要和白菜
so
混合在一起
when tofu or the bean curd mixed with Chinese
你比如说
cabbage,
白菜吧，它最重要的有一个作用
especially the Chinese cabbage, can
那么
help
再和
to
豆腐
smooth
配合呢
out
豆腐
our
呢能让这个燥的东西散
channels, our meridians.
所以就是你说的这个，所以它散瘀。
Yeah,
散瘀消
and
烦
it
把这
helps
个烦
those
恼呢烦恼
stuck
哎
energy
就是给
to
它
be
还能解毒
released
哎还能解
and
毒
can also detoxify. Yeah, so
对
bean
所以
curd
这
can
个豆
help
腐
to
呢尤其是对于
detoxify.
这个
Also, Chinese
属
cabbage
于
helps to
胸
detoxify.
腺乳腺还有那
Those
种
people who
淋巴
have
系统
lymph problem or
这个部分的这些
breast problem
那种
issues.
那种
So
我只能说是类似
these
像
kind
郁结，
of
长歌
yeah
起到一
some
个比较
some
好的散
some
而
stuck
且呢，它能
energy
使
there
情
or
绪
some blockage
其
there,
实有的时候我们情绪怎么上来
then
了
it helps to release.
我有一
And
种现象，我一提
sometimes
醒你也明白了，网友也知道。比如说这两天呢，
people are very emotional.
买了
Say, for example,
一大包
these
油条
days
回来
you bought
第一天早
a
晨
big bag of,
吃了
you
没
know,
吃
those
完
deep
剩下
fried
但你也不能扔了，我们
deep
过日子呀
fried
得嘛，
第二
dal
天继续
stick.
啃大油
You
条
cannot
对不对？
threw
饭盒
away
再
because
累
you
一
bought
点
a
之后
big bag of it,
满
and
嘴
the
开肠
second
口
day
对不对
you
吃的
continue
时
to
候
eat
看
it,
什么
and
东西
then you
哎呀
grow a
开始
lot
发
of,
我就容易
you
长
know,
痘。
a lot
对
of
所以你这个
acne
时候
on
呢
your
就是那种
mouth or
燥
something, and because
Eh,
this is a
所以
lot of
呢
heat
哎
inside
大家
your body,
老百姓
and
哈
you're
在
easy
饮食
to
的这
throw
个经验之
tantrums,
中啊
and
进行总结
so
所以到了天津、北京、河
people
北这一带，
they
如
have
果
the
吃油
experience
条
in Tianjin
最
or
好的
Beijing
配豆
or
腐脑
Hebei
还有
province.
油
If you
条要么配豆腐脑，
if you
对
eat those
哎呀
deep
特别
fried
可口
dal
豆制
sticks, then
豆
they
制
would
对
但
they
是这个
would
豆制品你
match
记住
it
哈不是绿
with
豆腐
or
一般来说都是
partner
黄豆腐
with
对
those
一般
very
来说都是黄
tender
豆腐
tofu or
就是
tender
它就
bean
能够
curd
把这个
because
燥
they're
郁的
made
这个东
of
西啊
soybeans that helps to
但是人呢还
release
能接受了
the
这些
the
你饮
heat
食当中这些
that
营养
excessive
和
heat,
高
but
热量
still
高能量
they can
但
help
是呢
they
不
can
让
still
这些东西
absorb
这个能量
the
在你的身体当中打
nutrition,
结
but they
如果
don't
打了结就
allow
变成了
the
病症 一旦多了就是病
nutrition
症
or that
对
energy
这个好
to
吧
to stuck in your
而且
body.
这个豆
Isn't
腐
it
的它的
good,
蛋
right?
白
It
质含量
helps
是高的，非常
the
高
other food with
对
excessive
所以
heat
也是
to
对于
be
吃
absorbed
素
by
的
the
人来
body,
说
yet
它主要的蛋
release
白质摄入
the
也是从豆制品
excessive
当中
energy
摄
so that it
入
won't stuck
刚才我们也是
in the
举了一
body.
些例子，
And
就
so
是
just now
这个
we've given
我
some
们的智慧哈
examples
人类的
of
智慧经常可以把一
human
个大豆
wisdom,
的
you
原
know.
材料做成各种
We
形式
can
的
make
对吧刚才
soybeans
师
into
姐还
many
讲到了这
different
个叫什么
shapes and textures of
个
products.
对
bean
对
products.
这个
We
从
have
南到
soy
北的
drink
形
and,
状
you know,
特别的不一样
yeah,
然后它的
from
那个不一样的感觉
in
就多
China,
了
from
豆
south
制
to
品多种
north, they
对
have
都是
many
豆
different
制品多种
shapes.
多样
Yeah,
你
those
看从这个
soy
豆腐
products,
再
soybean
到后来
products,
发展出一点
yeah,
软
they
豆腐
have
再到豆腐脑
tender,
豆
like
浆
extremely
豆腐干儿
tender, gentle
说了水就是豆腐干儿啊
tofu
哎
or
把它弄成薄的豆
bean
腐皮儿
curd, and then
啊
they would also
还有什么
peel off the skin, and that's the bean curd skin, and then they have the
豆腐
preserved bean
我
curd,
记得以前
and they have
冻豆腐
stinky
哈
bean
我
curd.
就是
They
记
have
得是在安徽还是他们那个
I think
有
in
一种叫
Anhui
毛豆腐
province they
就是
have
还让
what
它
called
发
a
霉啊发
mao
酵还发霉
bean
然后它
curd.
可
So
以
they
拉
would
丝那样
they
拉出
would
来
be molded,
对
and
那个
then
纳豆也是
you can even pull out strings, and
对
yeah.
通过豆
So
制作的
it
东西
all made
还用
from
豆子
soybeans.
黄豆酱油
And
正宗的酱油都是
you
黄
know,
豆做的
and soybeans are
对
from
但是
soy.
有很
Well,
多这个
soy
做
sauce are
豆
from
做豆
soybeans too.
豆这个什么酱油的地方呢，现在用化学勾兑。
Now,
还是
some
觉得这个
factories they are
对
making
无论
soy
政府是否
sauce
有批
with
文说是可以
chemicals,
生产
but
但
that's
是
too
老百姓
bad.
自己心里知道
Even
这个
though
是不健康
like the government didn't control that, but the regular
所以那些
the
制这样子它就会
standard
会
or
宣称
official
我们
ones
是
of
最原始
soy
最
sauce
自
should
然
be
的做法
made
就是
from
黄豆
soybeans.
的
Yeah,
哎
you
你
should
别说
make
豆
them
子了
from
啊
soybeans.
咱们这个
Let's
时
stop
间
talking
如果
about
我们现在不看
soy
时间了哈
beans.
再把它
Let's look
揉一
at
下
揉一
the
下
dal.
揉光啊揉成一
And
个面
now
团
you can knead the
哎
dough again and make
来
it into a very smooth dough.
软
Yeah. Oh, okay. I need this tiny stool. I'm getting taller. Gently knead it. Don't put force. Yeah, as long as it can turn into, yeah, just put the outer part, like roll it into the middle. Yeah, I can feel. You can hold here, yeah, this part of the basin. Don't put too much force. Make it into a dough. Make it as smooth as possible. Yeah. I think it's good enough. Is it good? Okay. Yeah. And also we can stick away all the flour on the basin. So the basin would be very clean. Okay, I think it's about right. Very good, very good. And you're patted. It's a massage. And let it sit another time. The second, period of sitting. What is called in Chinese, waking up the dough. Yeah. Especially in Canada, the Canadian flour, they have they are very chewy. So we want to make it softer, and because otherwise it's too flexible, and when you roll it out, it will come back again. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes in northern China, they call it's tough and chewy. Yeah. So it has a feeling of full of energy. And do you know why Canadian wheat they have that chewy taste? Joy said, is it because the soil is very well fertilized and because of snow? Oh, so first, Grandmaster said, first the soil needs to be very rich and fertilized, and also the climate needs to suit this plant, and also because it's planted in the fall when it's not too cold, they already sprouted, and then there will be heavy snow after being frozen by the snow in the spring. The snow melted, and the wheat will become they will grow like with some force. It's just like human beings. It's the same. Through some hardship, then they would have these force, or they will have this energy. Yeah, so it's like being trained in this hardship. So for this dough, we need to let it sit for 1 hour. Okay, let's continue. So today, in order for you not have to wait for 1 whole hour, we have already prepared another dough, already sit for 1 hour. Oh, look at this dough. It's so sticky. Okay, good. Okay, Grandmaster. What's next? Now we will. Okay, you can. You cannot knead it. You can, just try to make it into a long stick. Yeah, something like that. Do not apply force. Yeah, the chopping board is moving. We cannot fix it. So very gently turn it into a long stick. Is this right? Yeah. Grandmaster said yes. Yeah, just make it
差不多
into
哈。
like a
因为我
long
们是做饼
noodle
嘛，你这一大
because
盘
we're
面做出
going
太大，
to
所以要做
make
几个，
the Chinese
哎，那这个
pancake.
一斤面的话，咱能
你可以
烙几
用手这么
张饼啊？
转一转拉开，
哦，好，
对，这样也行啊。
师傅，咱这一斤面能烙几
Very
张饼啊？
pliable.
四个饼比较
4张饼哈。
哎
So this 500 grams, we can make about 4 Chinese
要
pancake.
人口多的话，得面多
好
点儿。
Yeah,
可以了。
if you have more
那你现在
people
拿
in
刀
the
呢，先找
family,
这
you
中
may
间儿
need to
啊
use
先找这
more
中间儿来
中线
切一刀
flour.
这
Okay,
样的
and
话
then
哎小心啊
cut it from the middle.
好嘞，
好了
Okay, be
一分
careful,
两半儿
Grandmaster said.
那这个
Now
呢，你再
cut
进
it
行大
into
尽量
2.
两个比例差不多就行哈。
目测了。
啊，当然目测啊，这不是
Yeah.
化学实验室。
Okay, Christine said, I just,
掰开了。
哎，对，
yeah, I tried to cut it in half. Just will measure with my eyes. Yes,
做成
Grandmaster
这
said,
个
of
叫
course.
剂子了。
对，做成剂子啊。
然后我给它弄
So
成圆团
these
的。
small
对，对，对。
dolls in
给它团
Chinese, we
圆了。
call them 剂子. And we will make it
哎，现在这
into
个
a
案板
round
上是
shape.
有了点油，是不是？看这个物理师姐做的非常
Yeah.
的。要点。
Do we have some oil there?
好，撒一点点粉。啊，别
Okay,
多了。
we need to also
太少
spray
了。
some flour. Okay, 2 less. Put some more.
你干活呢，把旁边的哈清空一点。
好嘞，
When
别大
you're
着手哎，
这个也给它拿过去。
when you are
师傅您看
working, you
见
need
透
to
过
clean
透
up
过这个
your
透明的锅盖
workspace.
看看
Yeah,
现在这
take
状态
away
如
all
何
the
呀？
other things.
呃
Now
目
look
前
at
发
the
育良好
Chinese cabbage and
对。
being curd. Now
哎
it
我们要
looks
计
pretty
时啊
good.
这个
We
这个
need
菜煮了多久
to
了哈？有10分钟了没？
10多分钟
check
了
the
哎呀
time.
我感觉
How
有的
long
大有
has
的
it been
小
cooked?
嗯，
More than 10
20
minutes?
分钟了
Oh,
啊。
20, more than 20 minutes?
小20分钟。
Yeah, maybe about 20
这个火
minutes,
还能再变
maybe
小吗？再小就
close to 20
关了。
minutes.
这个已经挺小了。
因为我们这个炉灶呢比较
Can
旺
we turn it into lower
很
heat?
难买到这么
Well,
旺的能炒菜的这个炉灶。
Yeah,
啊
it's
所以
very
我们的
hard
小
to
火也挺
find
大的。
a stove that can cook stir fries,
啊
so
看还能
that's
再
why
小一点点吗？
it's very hard to turn it even lower heat. I'll try.
行，再小就关了。
Oh, if you turn it smaller, then
行，那
it
就
will
这
be turned off. Okay, that's
哎
good
呀，师
enough.
傅，我这个剂子做的有的大有的小了，咋办？
没关系
没事儿，大饼咱大
Oh,
着吃，小
though
饼小着
these
手指
small
头
dolls,
啊
some
有
are
长点
bigger,
有短
some
点
are
没事儿
smaller. What can I do?
这个烙出来加热
Grandmaster
嘛
said
妈
that's
吃大
okay.
饼小
Yeah.
小饼看
So
真的
you
小
will
哎
have bigger
妈和
pancakes
孩
and
子
smaller pancakes. It
你
looks
现在
like
呢
these
先
are
给它团
parents,
出来
these
这
are
个东西
children.
呢往一起放。现在往一起放的时候呢，
And
就
then
是
you
要
can put
又
them
要简单地
together.
醒一下，拿个湿布盖上面。
哦
And then we put a wet
几分钟就
cloth
可以啊。
just
之后
for
我们就开始
and
擀饼
and sit for a few
对。
minutes, and then we will roll them
要
out.
饼要是出层儿的话哈，
哦
If we want to have layers of the pancake,
对，
do we need to
油酥
have
酥哈，
啊
a mixture of
这个你提醒啊，
oil
做油酥。
and something so that we can, in Chinese
油酥
we
怎么做？
call it 油酥, so that we can make the pancake
拿个小碗
have
儿，
different layers, have
小碗儿。
multiple layers.
小碗儿那是
这个
油
这
啊。
是油，那个是面，基本上
So
呢
this
你
is
这个一个
oil.
空碗儿啊，朋友。
Give
你做
me
一
an
个空碗儿
empty
我们才
bowl.
可以成新的产品。
And then we can
碗
put,
到
okay, we have the empty bowl.
好，这个空碗儿，先拿上2勺面粉啊，
I'll get
2勺差不多吧。
2 spoons, 2 teaspoons of
4张饼的话，
就这一小
of
碗面
flour.
对对对，
啊，
Yeah, about
做4张饼。
是
yeah for 4
差不多
Chinese
都
pancake.
都
Yes,
到
about
这个
that.
啊
Okay, I'll put
然后
all
那
of
个
them
油
here.
的话呢，差不多
And
就是
oil,
这么一小
cooking
碗油
oil.
啊，
好，
Yeah, a small
二比一
bowl
啊。
of cooking oil.
这是2份儿面，就是论体积来说啊，
哎
2份面一
份油
份油。
那油呢就是要
Like
进热锅
it should
哈
be
给它
2
烧
to
热了
1 in
Ah.
volume when we
烧热
put
了。
the flour and the oil. And we need hot oil, so we will
烧
heat
热了这
the
个
oil,
靠
the
这个
cooking
热油
oil
呢
first.
做出来的油酥就更好吃。
那
With
我呢，
the
在
hot
这个你在
oil,
烧油的时候呢，
it
我是做
will
油
make
酥这
the
个
Chinese
先放的这个
pancake
原料面
even
粉里头
better.
呢，我会少放一点这个佐料。
I
有很
would
多人不
also
放
put some
不
seasoning.
放这个
Some
东西
people
我呢就要放一点
don't
就是好
put
吃
seasoning, so it will
这个
taste
啊
better.
这个是
So what are these?
花椒粉，
These
哦
are
花椒
peppercorn
那
powder.
这个就是花椒酥
Ooh.
油饼啊。
So this will
这个
be
名字还挺好听
the
哎呀，真是，我这个油
yeah
热好了，
啊，都倒上吧，
行
因，为这个
the
这个花椒
pancake
呢
Chinese
特别好吃
pancake
哈
with
而且
peppercorn
少放
powder.
一点点盐哈。
and put
盐又是
a
少许。
little bit salt.
那我倒油喽。
Okay,
倒吧，
now
来吧。
I'm going to pour the cooking oil.
镜头看着啊。
好，
Okay, look at me. All right.
这油是热的。
Oh,
热了
this is
哎呦
hot oil.
难怪听它滋滋冒
Oh,
冒泡的
that's
那个
why
声音
I can hear the sound.
给它搅匀了哈。
And mix it
搅
well.
匀，搅匀，就这样来搅。
Mix well. Joyce, you can
现
mix
在一
it.
放这个花椒粉的颜色和你差不多啊。
Oh, when we put some peppercorn powder, now the color is brownish.
放上花
Smells
椒粉
good.
呢有异域的味道。
Yeah, when we put
花椒就是
嗯
从
peppercorn
西域来的
powder,
对对对
it feels like it comes from the West. And, well, pepper is the
哎，
same.
调成什么样的？
Pepper
这种
powder.
糊有点像那个
And so
面
mix
糊似的
them
哈
into
就是
like
均匀了就可以了。这个自己在家的话，稀一点稠一点都没大关系啦。
Yeah.
哦
So if it's thicker or thinner, it doesn't matter too much.
这是咱们的花椒油酥，就做好
So
了。
this
备
is
用
the
备用等它
peppercorn
放凉是吧？
oil
不用，它就放这儿，等一下你烙饼往里
paste
放的时候
or
就可以
whatever.
刷就可以刷了。OK
So in
我
Chinese,
觉
we
得
call
现在
that
我们就可
yosu.
以开始擀饼了哈。
可以。
Now we
对。
can roll out the pancake.
对，少放一点面。
So spray some flour on the
这个
dough.
得给
对，
它
盖
盖上
住那些其他的盖住。
这是盖头。
Yeah. And then, so take out one and cover the other 3.
要擀，
先擀成圆皮儿吗？
要擀，
Do we need to
哎
roll?
呀，这个浪费了，对不起啊。
没事。
Oh,
重新来过。
sorry, I
来，
wasted that one. Let's use this one.
重来。
要给它压成一个圆的。
先
So
用手
let's
压一下，
press
先
it
压扁
first.
它。
也别使劲儿。
Press it
哎
flat.
然后都不使劲儿啊。
And now when
用
you
擀面杖推的时
roll,
候呢是一
do
个推
not,
力而不
so
是往
just
下的压
push.
力。好
Do
来
not
放个
press
手
down.
对
从中间。
So push from the middle.
好，擀
就用
成这样，
擀面杖压它也行，反正就是
让它接着醒，
就是
对吧？
压扁它
哎，
对，再醒一
再
醒。
醒醒。
And it needs to sit for a while, and then it will be
哎
easy
呀，这个
to
大。
to press or roll. Oh, this would be a big pancake. So this is the mom,
哎，看好
a
圆。
family of Chinese pancake.
妈妈一般都
Oh,
比
this
较
is so
圆润。
round because moms are always round. Just joking.
还得翻过来给它擀一下。
对，
And then turn
就是
over
要正面擀一
and
擀，反
roll.
面擀一擀。好
两边
So you need to roll on both sides.
差不多了，
行，
再醒
Okay,
醒啊，
再
再
and
醒一醒。
good.
对，
那我来擀
And
下一
then
个。
好嘞。
you can let it sit for a while. Grandmaster
撒
said,
点儿
I will
撒点
roll
干
the
净
next
撒
one.
点面糊
And let's put some flour on it.
Now 这时候就看到这加拿大的面了。
Now
对
you can see this is Canadian
擀了就是
flour.
弹回来的。
对它，所以
This
出来
is
这种
like
来
it's
擀
so
成那个
flexible. You
鹅蛋
push
脸
it
把那个
and
那个
and
那个
want
擀
it
面棍儿
to
往里收
expand, but it
收
comes
收
back.
这
You-
样了我们在
Yeah,
加拿大
very
就特别有
pliable.
这个感触，这个面就
但是
这样
它弹性好好哦。
是，所以刚才就
Yeah.
讲师傅讲，因为它冬小麦嘛，它的这种地理环境造就它的
The
这种能量感很强。
That kind of winter wheat,
再醒一下。
because it went through the whole winter, it's very like strong. Okay,
再
这个
给您这剂子，对，
好，
I'll
Okay.
give you this.
盖上。
So remember, the Chinese people call these small dowels 剂子. Our online friend said, "Wow, this rolling thing is very, very powerful."
这个可以给我放到旁边去醒着。
好，
再擀这一张可以上油酥了。
哦，
And
老大又回来了，
after we roll again, then
这就得
we
擀
can
薄
put
片儿了吧，是
the
吧？
oil
擀大
mixture.
一些。
擀薄一些。
要不把
We
那
want
几
to
张
roll
醒
it
的都上
even
旁边写
thinner.
就好
哎，
了。
好嘞。
好
We can put the other pancakes at the side. Okay,
这
give
边
it
可以
to
放
me.
一块儿，
好
Yeah,
的。
we can put one here.
盖上，
Yeah,
盖上
cover
盖
it.
头
好嘞，
怕羞啊。
Well, because they're very shy, so we need to cover it.
真是要不要再做一点那个
Joyce,
不带花椒粉的那个
do you want to make some mixture without the peppercorn powder? You want two kinds? Sure.
行了，我们这个就可以
Okay.
抹油酥了啊。
好嘞。
Now we can put the mixture, the oil and flour and peppercorn powder mixture on it.
我上喽。
上吧，
Okay, I'll apply it now.
好。给它刷均匀了，
And then we will
好像艺术创作。
paint it all over the whole pancake. This is like an art.
再一点儿。
One more spoon.
可以再来一点儿吧，
Maybe more?
够了哈。
Oh, that's enough, Grandmaster said.
那这个呢，边上不均匀哈，
This
啊，
because
为了好吃，
it's
我们
not
这样往里叠。
even on the
哦，
outer
边
edge.
皮儿它就可以沾上油
So
酥了。
we can do it like this so that even the outer edge would also taste good.
现在我来卷吧。
来卷吧，
Now
你来卷吧。
Christine said, I'll roll it.
可是我只会这一种卷法哦。
I only
还有。
know
哦，还有不同的卷法。
rolling this way. Oh, Joy said, are there different ways of rolling?
别急，慢慢卷。
No rush. Take your time.
你看咱网友南方人问，是不是北方人都会做面食啊？这也不一
Yeah.
定
Some of our
面食
online
都会
friends
做，
are
只
asking,
是技术
are
不一样。
all people from northern China know how to do these?
把这个
Not
两头呢
necessarily.
刚才抹了油酥的这个饼呢，
And
尤其
then
是两头这里要捏死，
you
把
need
这个边
to
上尽量
close
捏
up
死它。
尽量不
the
让它漏
two
油。
ends
油
and also, yeah, the edge of this so that the oil will not
握
leak.
着捏哈。
就会不太容易漏。
好的。
Yeah. So
再把它
try
盘起来
to
给它再醒一下，让它就醒在这边上，
press
好。
on the edge
然后
and
再
then
擀这个皮儿。
好，
yeah.
好嘞。
And then they are all closed up and then put it aside to sit for a while. Now we're going to roll this one.
哎，这回好擀嘞。
Oh,
它只要
now
醒，每多醒
it's
2-3
easier
分钟或
to
者5分
roll.
钟，它的那个柔
The
韧性。
longer we let it
现在就好
sit,
擀了。
对。
like
听话
every
一些了。
3 to 5
对，
minutes
它就舒
more,
展
it
好
makes
像。
it
不像
easier
之
for
前
us
那
to
么
roll.
倔强。
对。
对，
Yeah,
就
so
要
they
用
will
时
they
间
would listen
磨
and
平
they
脾
won't
气。
be too
现在这个饼的修养啊，
嗯。
屋里有点像你啊。
Oh, this pancake looks like you. Yeah, very agreeable. Yeah, not very tough. This one looks like you.
行，差不多。
Okay.
接着上
我。们就抹油酥吧。
好嘞，
Now we can apply this mixture of oil, flour, and peppercorn
倒多一点。
powder. Christine said, I'll give you more.
够了，够了。
够了。
Grandmaster said, enough, enough.
来吧。
我来
Okay,
下。
you can come.
先把这个边
对。
So
先切一
first,
点
I will, touch
师
the
傅咱
edge
这
to
个
the
白菜豆
middle.
腐
啊，
30分钟
Oh,
了。
可以
Grandmaster,
关火了。
this
可以了吗？
Chinese
可以关火了。
cabbage and bean
也不用掀
curd
盖子。
stew,
好嘞。
it's already been
我
30
看里面
minutes.
半锅汤。
Should we turn it off?
它
Oh,
已
we
经
still
熬
have
掉了
half
相
a
当多的
pot
一部分
of
水了。
soup.
啊，
我觉得
So
有1/3、1/3的
about
水没有了。
对对对
1/3 of the
这玩意
water
儿我们
has
不知道有没有观
disappeared.
察到
那现在呢，我们就
就是
用
从
I don't
另
know
外一
盖上盖子
种
另外一
那个时刻
种卷法
开始，一直到现在，从来没有掀过盖子。
对。
Did you notice that from the beginning until
好，
now
那
we
现在我们这
didn't
个这张饼哈，抹了油
we
酥的
didn't
饼呢
open the
这
lid
是一
at
种
all?
新的卷法哈，
And so
我呢
for this
用刀给它切半个哈。看
this
网上能
pancake
看
we
到
will roll in a different way. I'll
切个
show
口
you.
子就可以
So
了。
we cut
来，就这样卷哈。
we cut it like
来，觉真，你来卷这个吧。
a little
我的大
bit,
黑手
like
卷这个
half of it.
来
And
来
then
来
我跟他
Joyce
般配是吧
啊？，是。
这好手巧啊，这样子，好有艺术感。
I'll do it.
哎呦，真好，卷出个
Ooh.
像海螺一样的感觉。
Oh, when you do it, it looks like a sea snail.
那怎么办？收口。
And then how to close up?
你也得捏住它，
So you
尽量
press the
不漏油
edge
哈。
so the oil will not
上面
leak.
这一团呢，往里
And
窝着，往里窝着。
And the top,
窝
you try to
像
press
拿那个
in.
里面的像那个花朵一样往里头窝，往里头窝。
Yeah, you just try to press it in
收上
and close up.
包住它，捏死它。
Yeah, and press and close up.
咻，你瞧瞧，这儿让不漏油
look
还不容易嘞。
不容易。
It's not easy to close up actually. We try not to leak, but it's not easy.
这家伙，这咱可没少放这个油酥啊。
对，少漏点
哦
没事。
好嘞，
We
叫不
probably
于啊
didn't,
Eh,
well, we
从
probably
上
put
面
a lot
先
of
别压吧，让它醒
mixture
着。
there.
醒着好。
So
来
Grandmaster
过来
said
醒一
this
会儿
means, yeah,
实际
we
讲
are
哈
very
行的。
我就
rich.
是
你好好要思考一下，
Okay, now we'll let you
是吧
sit,？think over,
面怎么变
contemplate.
成
对，这样
Why flour turn into this?
师傅再来一张饼。
Okay,
来，现在
改
决定擀这张
Grandmaster
饼吧
let's find another
来
pancake.
这家这个跟我般配，
可以。
Oh,
可以
this one matches me.
面啊，
不是它这
Grandmaster said, okay, okay.
那有面，嗯，
哎呀
I
我看
need
我
some
喜欢看
flour
学生手写，这手法好娴熟啊！
Wow, you're
你
so
撒粉
you
的
know,
那个样子
skillful.
就觉得是老
Just
干的。
look at how you spray the flour.
Just
You're like very skillful.
不是这听着
Grandmaster
说好像
said,
不是
yeah.
好话的。
Yeah, she do all kinds of housework, I guess. Like
我觉
when
得
she
这
was
还
a
是比啥
child.
都不干好，
Yeah.
漂亮。
这歪的。没事啊，这个饼香不在
Looks
圆。
good. Yeah. Okay, but it's
饼
not
上不上
round.
圆不圆没关系啊。
Yeah, pancakes taste good. It has nothing to do with whether it's round or not. So they're just joking. What is the key?
行了吗？还得擀
Is
吗
this okay?
这张你看
也
有点
差不多了
倔。
啊，有点倔。
嗯，
Oh, this one is like me, not very agreeable.
你看这就有点倔。
倔没关系，给它抹了油就老实了。
It doesn't matter if it's too stubborn, then we will give it some oil.
就是抹油。
So the antidote for
换一种啊，这个油酥
curing
花椒
stubbornness is to apply oil. Okay, so this mixture of oil and flour is without the peppercorn
刚才就包
powder.
不住了，
就是啊，
它漏了。
Yeah, just now it was too much, so we cannot lock the oil mixture in a little bit more.
来，我这节省型的啊，
I'm
节省型
yeah,
的，
I always try to save.
沾沾。这面还挺软和的，是吗？
挺软了吧？
嗯
哎，这个好调，
然后呢，
卷。
卷哪种？
And then roll.
咱们一
Which
共
way
就
should
会
we
两种
roll? We only have 2 ways, right?
我觉得就像煎饼卷大葱一样卷。
好嘞。
Okay, you can just roll.
哎呀，
Okay.
其实这时候哈，放点葱花
Actually,
也
at
行，
this
就
time,
成了葱花油饼。
We can
Maybe
also
that's
put
it.
some green onion there, and then it will be green onion pancake.
漂亮。
学东西一开始啊，安全起见啊，哎，先老老实实做人啊，别那么多花
When we
俏
do things,
这
we
个还没
should
会做
start
那个
from
撒葱
simple.
花儿还
You don't even know how to do the standard version. You already were thinking of putting some
对，还不
green
会走就想
onion.
跑。
You haven't know how to walk. You already want to run.
正着行啊？
对，
还是
对，可以了。
Like this?
可以
Is it
了来
okay?
来，先放在这儿再醒一
Okay,
会儿
now let it sit
看我们这
here.
3种形状了哈。
Okay, we have
3种
3 shapes. We'll have the 4th one.
来，学珍，你还敢吗？
Joyce, would you roll
半
it?
天了
你，给我等半天了
我来。改，
Oh,
来
the
来
我还是用大棍儿。
它还用大的。
yeah,
对，因为
the
人小
stew
就
has
是这
been
样
waiting
给
for a
自己
long
壮
time.
胆。
Well, you like the big rolling pin, and Christine
咱烙4
joked, yeah, because I'm smaller, I
对
need
这
a
个
bigger
第4
pin.
张醒的时间那么长，它真的很好，现在越来越好擀了。
Yeah, this dao has been sit for longer, so it's really
所以这个
easier to
它
roll.
就是案板的高度跟人的这个
So,
身高也是挺
Yeah,
重
the
要的
height
我
of
记
the
得以前在以前中
chopping
国的
board
时候买那个
and
德国的进口
uh,
厨具，它90公分
your
高
own height,
哎呀，那个
it's very
结果我婆婆
yeah,
那个
it's very
身材比较矮
important
小
where it
哎呦它就
locates.
架着弄真的不方便
Yeah,
一做
we
现在
used
这个
to
面已经
purchase
醒得差不多了
a
对
chopping
这个
board
看
that's
着老
90
漂亮
centimeters
怎么
high,
擀
and
它就
my
不敢弹回去了。你看
哎，
mother-in-law
Give me
is
2个
too
胆，你
short,
不
so
敢
it's
弹
not
回去。
easy
哎看
to
我怎么都
to
擀成
use.
方的了
And
没
now
关系。
this
人一
pancake
样
is very easy,
方方
very
正正地做
easy to roll
老
out.
老实实做。
Whatever shape you want it, it can be made. And so now Christine said, I'm making it like a square shape. Grandmaster said, that's okay. Yeah, whatever. Any shape is a
哎
good
其实
shape.
这是什么呢？这是一种这个历练哈，
This is
叫
a
逆
good
来顺受，
training.
是吧？
Whatever comes,
所以
we
遇
will
上脑子慢
accept.
的弟子，不是遇上脑子慢的人和搭
If
档，
you
你就得去学会接受
have。a disciple or a student who is
遇上快的，你要引
slow-witted,
导才行。
then you need to slow down. And if you encounter someone who's quick, then you need to
我觉
run.
得屋里敢放油啊，
Well,
真的
Christine
天
is
生富贵
very
油大。
generous
Yeah,
in
you-
putting this oil. Well, she's born with a lot of oil. I'm just joking.
来卷，
Now we should roll.
你要帮忙，觉珍就在旁边啊。
好嘞，
If you need
Hello.
help, Joyce is right beside
觉
you.
珍等一会儿烙熟再吃。
Joyce,
是
wait.
把那个戴上口罩
Have
然后
more
口
patience.
水流下
Wait
来
until it's cooked, then you can eat.
这张饼的手感很好。
This feels really good. The texture
那那
feels
几
really
个
good.
都醒的差不多了吧？
Uh,
这个弄
all
完就
the
可以
other
继续了，是吧？
dolls
对，
should
就可以做
have
下一
already
步了。
woke up, I guess.
就是一
And
边
then-
做后头的时候，前面的都让它醒着。这个时候，
When
每
we are
个
making
面
the
团它
later
都在里面
ones,
再次
we
醒。
can let the
可好了。
previous ones sit so they will continue to sit and become better.
捏合它。
So you can
Yeah.
just press, 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 and close.
刚才哪个是第一个来着的？
Which one
第一
was
个
the
就是
first
这个
one?
哈
I
这
forgot.
个让
Oh,
它
oh,
再
that
去
one.
醒着
Okay,
好
I'll let
这
this
个
one sit.
好，现在我们给它团
Okay.
成团儿。
Now we will make it into a
团成
round.
团儿之前呢，
shape
再把它撑开一点儿。
Yeah, before we
看，
make it into
轻轻地揉
a
开它。
roll, we will extend
君
it.
师姐别那么快啊！我这个手法，我这个
Joyce,
速度没那么
Well,
快啊。
I can't
你
be
给
too
我一点
fast.
时间
Don't rush, okay? Give me more time, okay?
一边揉给它，一边给它撑开。
Yeah, I will roll it and try to pull it at the same time. Now,
好，再去醒
all。right. Now continue to sit.
这个我都
哦
不太会弄，咋办呢？这个
I
就
don't
让
know
它
how
醒着
to
我来解决它。
do
好嘞。
it.
这个
Oh, okay. Grandmaster said that I'll deal with
这
it.
个难的留给师傅。
I'll leave the difficult one to Grandmaster. Grandmaster said,
这个男
okay.
的味道奇特。
That one will have a special taste, a unique taste.
要这样盘旋起来。
嗯，
And roll them into a swirl.
再让它醒着。
Now we
老
can
醒老
let
醒
it
就是
sit. See? Sit and sit and sit. Always sit.
哎呀，糟糕，
Oh,
这咋的啦？
what's the problem?
对，就是我最后一块太贪心了，那就
Well,
来点粉。
oh, this one is leaking oil. So because I was too greedy when I put the oil. Oh,
我的意思，你别那个
别
再了，
搓它，
现在可以盘了。
抻它。
maybe don't
Bullshit,
roll
you
it.
cannot
Just pull it, and now start to roll into the swirl.
不能搓了啊！
Oh, I can't roll it.
把它卷起来。
Just
卷起来就好。
swirl,
它现在
make
好
it
有
into a
弹性哦
swirl.
我现在拉一
This
下
is
它，
so
哦
flexible.
看
You see? So flexible. Look.
好不玩
It
了。
comes back again.
虽然做的时候它这个弹性大，确实挺麻烦，但是吃起来的时候
Well,，
这个有
even
筋道
though
的这
when
个
we're
弹性
doing
真
it,
是入口特别
when
赞。
it's very
这没办法，加拿大的
flexible, it's
小麦
hard
啊
to
真
make.
的
But
是
when
全
you
球
are
口碑
eating
第一
it, when it has that pliable, chewy taste, it really
对，
is
现在4 个
good.
剂子都好
Yeah,
了。
Canadian
哎呀，我已经
flour
忘记第一
is
个是
very
哪个
famous. That's why.
第一个是这个吧？
应该对里
I forgot
来
which one is the
那
first.
您就
Oh,
从第
this
一个
one.
开始。
Let's start
这是
from
擀
the
成饼
first
哈
one.
对，把它压
Now
成饼。
we
哎
need
呦妈
to
呀，
press it. Oh
来了，
my gosh.
我就压了哦。
压吧。
I'll press it.
好，
Okay.
我现在的心情哈，就好像
What
原
I
子弹要
feel
升
right
天
now.
那一刹那要点火前倒数的
It's
时间
just。like the
Ah,
rocket
no,
is
no,
about
you
to be released, and
等一会儿这个饼下锅的时候要热锅啊。
and when we pan fry this pancake, we need to use
它
hot
有内涵了以后
pan,
吧，
它
okay?
又有点缩了哈。
对，
When it has something inside, it starts to be
那个酱汁儿又
flexible
回来了。
again. So this stubbornness
就
comes
装了
back.
点东西进去以后，它
Yeah.
就又不一样了。
When it's filled with something,
但是
it
也不用
becomes
太多，
different.
太一下子赶死它。我们先擀了第一个以后，再把它放起来，再醒它。
还要醒。
哎
Okay.
呦，师傅，这个第
I'll
二个就
make
得
it.
麻烦您来处理这个。
Oh,
我来
this
处理，
second
我来处理。
one, I'll have to ask for help from you. Okay, Grandmaster said, okay, leave it to me.
我处理的方法呢，就直接
The
把它
way-
弄成饼。
The way for me to do it, just to make it directly
饼
into
啊饼
pancake.
饼啊饼。
Pancake, pancake, pancake.
哦，这时候这个案板都油光光的，
Oh.
正好。
Now even the board is now is greasy.
你感觉它的阻力大吗？弹
Do you
性
feel a lot of
还是有的。
大？
resistance?
有一点哈。
Grandmaster said, yeah, I
那个
feel some.
那种筋道的筋性还
Yeah,
是很明显。
that kind of
好，差不多。
yeah, very
改一下，然后
very
让它再醒。
tough.
嗯，
Not
然后
tough
我们做
actually,
第三个。
pliable.
好，
谢谢师傅。
Thank you, Grandmaster. We'll let it sit.
好，
All right,
这个好，这个是
这个好。
小
这个
听话。
this is
你
good.
做的比较标准，
Uh,
先按它一下。
this is a standard one. I'll press it first. This one is also very
有力度。
pliable, and with that, you know, that strength.
它就那么倔，
Yeah, that's just that stubborn.
但是有个性，调教好以后会非常的好，
Yeah,
又有
Well,
特色。
with
长
some
处。
temperament, but after some training, would be very good, and because it has advantages.
好嘞，漂亮，
放在这儿行吗？
行，师傅。
好。
这个
Can I put it here? Sure. Now this one.
用内力来按它。
I'll use my inner
还有
force
筋
to
性
press
这
it.
是对。
Yeah.
饼皮
还要
儿
醒一下吗？
啊，可以了。
Do we
师傅
need
然后
to let it
这
sit
个时候
again?
咱就来再从第一章开
Christine
始就让它
said
成
it's
型了
okay.
啊。
好，
入
So
锅前
this
的
is
最后
the
一次。
first one,
跟
the
擀面杖的接触。
last rolling, the
这个是可以
last
热锅了。
touch of the rolling pin before going to the pan.
这是
再把它
翻过来。
翻过来。
And then turn it over.
哎呦，
Oh,
对，因为这个剂子小，刚才我这个揪的时候，
because this dough was
你不用
a
自
little
责，
smaller, so
这个还
that's
是
why
挺
the
好看的。
pancake is small.
小
Don't
小
be
的香啊。
don't be feel guilty. Smaller one also looks good and it smells good.
小珍，
哎，
火，
好嘞
Okay,
还得等它
Joyce,
相宜把那个油
let's
刷
turn
住
on the heat.
油刷，
Oh, we need the oil brush.
谢谢。
Okay, thank you.
我现在擀的这个油饼呢，哈，这个厚度啊，大
Now,
概
the
应该
thickness of
我
this
希望是
pancake,
3毫米啊，
I
有
hope
0.3
it
公分
is
哈，
3 millimeters thick.
大概是这样，不能
About
再
that,
薄哈，再
can't
薄
be
之
too
后它会
thin.，
这个饼熟了之后会发
Because
挺发硬。
otherwise, when it's cooked, it will be too hard.
但是油酥啊
那，就直接
你不要
倒呗
用那个把那个擦掉，把那个油擦掉。
Well,
它会粘锅
wipe
的。
away that mixture, the oil and flour mixture, because otherwise it would
不
be
要那么科学化的，用什么
sticky
毛刷来？
直接上油吧。
对，直接就用油就好了。
just use oil, cooking oil. 那么烙饼的火呢，叫中大火，但不是最大哈， And
哎，那我们
use
这个炉子比较
medium
大，
to high
就
heat.
变成这个炉子的中火，就比较好。
For this stove, it would be the
就不
medium
能最小啊，最小的火呢
medium
就不太
fire,
合适
medium heat for this stove.
是不是可以来
Not
了
too
可以了
small,
哈。
可以，嗯，
not too low
叫什么
heat.
热锅冷油是吧？
So
那
hot
当然有这个
pan
热了之后再
and
放别的
cold oil.
热了吗？
热了
Is
热
it
了
hot?
热了。
That's hot. Okay.
我的手过来就感觉这个锅
When
上头
my
有一点很
hand
强的热气，
Comes
就
over,
知
I
道它
can
已经热了
feel
啊。
very strong heat. I know the pan is already hot.
好，师傅，那我就接下来擀这
好
3
的
张饼皮儿
So
了哈。
Christian said, I'll continue to roll these 3 pancakes.
盖盖儿。
都有一种期盼的心情哈，
对呀，
希望有
Everybody
奇
is
迹的出现。
anticipating,
哎，师
waiting
姐，这个
for
烙的时候，
some
有
magic to
有啥
happen.
时间怎么弄啊？怎么控制啊？
So
面儿
how
大概
long
是
should
1分到1分
we
半吧，不能
cook?
超过1分半了。
About
也
1
看这个
minute
火
to
候
a
哈。
minute
对，
and
1
half.
1
So
分半
we
左右。
对。
about a minute and a half,
然后呢，要3翻5转啊，
and
啥
we
意思？
need to
翻
roll,
3次面儿。
yeah,
哦，
turn over
转呢，
3
让它转
times.
一转的，让它
and
饼转一转，在锅
turn.
里边它受热
So
比较
there's
均匀
a
有的时
saying
候就
like
可以用锅呀
turn
这样
over
转一
3
转
times and
这个是
turn
看
5
一转的饼
times.
就跑了。对，
As you can see before, they just use the hand to turn the pan.
好，你看它这个边儿啊，
Look.
都已经开始硬了啊。
The edge of the pancake is getting
哎
harder.
呦，
Look,
哎
好美的
已经有
色
金黄
呀！
色出来
it
了
looks
啊
so
对，刚才我
good,
那一面
golden
呢
color.
也是就是喷了点儿油啊，就是翻面
The
的时候
other
呢还
side,
是喷
I
点儿油
also sprayed some
抹点
oil.
油是吧
喷油抹油
喷的
都可以。
Yeah,
啊
you can
哦，你这
spray
还能
oil
喷
这个就
or
是咱们北美经常用的喷油。
or
对呀，就
or
像玩的
brush.
摩斯一样的，
对，
哦
让
喷头发
摇一摇，一
Yeah.
喷，
So in North America, we
方便
have this
做面
kind
食。
它
of
比较好控
oil
制
that
量。
you can just
对吧？
spray.
对
Yeah.
反正我看那个铁罐上带个喷的，我一般都认为是喷蚊子。
Whenever I see something with the like a spray, I thought it's just for mosquito
我
spray.
都能听出这锅里发出的滋
I
滋的
can
那种，
hear the sound from the pan. This 滋滋滋。
就感觉它那个面在舒
呵，
展
你，看多
在
美
Yeah,
伸
look,
懒腰
it looks so
多美
good.
啊！
你看这个
这
颜色已
个一个
经很美
起层儿
了。
呢已经蓬起来了，
Yeah,
啊，已
对
经蓬起来
it's
了啊！
already
孩子一会儿
been
马上就出锅了，来盘
yeah
子，
盘子，
盘子，
leavening and Yeah, where's the plate?
这个是第2番，对吧？
So
这已
we've
经第三番
already
了，
已经第3番。
turned
对
over 2
已经第三
times.
番
No,
了
turn over 3
已经
times.
已经熟了。
从
It's
颜色来
already
看已
done.
经熟了，
Yeah,
对
look at the
大
color.
姐不
It's
能再
done.
煎了。
好了啊，
We
好
cannot
来
cook
哟真
anymore.
漂亮，它都
Oh,
放下吧
so
别显
pretty.
摆了
Put it down. Don't
准备
show
第2
off.
张。
你是喷油还是倒油？
Now, would you through the the oil
我
or
还是拿这个。
spray?
弄好了吧？
好嘞
如，果家里有刷子的
Is
话
it
就
done?
来来来，可以了吗？来，师傅
Okay.
嗯，
刷一下也是可以啊。嘿，
这
Hey,
漂亮，
this is
下手的
pretty.
呀。
Oh, you put
这个
your
这个
hands
手
down. Yeah, so
它
turn,
沾
turn,
着
5
沾着
turns.
一点，
This is turn.
我就是说这个是等一下翻面之前这一面先喷
Before
点油或者
先
抹
we
点
turn
油。
over,
可以，嗯。
we will
好，那我们还是用喷油的啊，你看是
spray
这
some
种
oil.
美美的，很方便。
This North American style. Yeah, it's easy, convenient.
这个火很冲，
The fire is quite
炉子很好
strong.
用。
The stove is easy
第
to
3
use,
张
very
就在
good.
等待了哈。
Now we're
就像
waiting
流
for
水
the
线一样
third.
真好的感觉。
Yeah, a
不错，不错。
production line.
现在
Yeah,
可以
pretty
收钱
good.
了
Now
啊
we
对
can
对
take
还有
payment.
这一波白菜豆腐还等着那个
Yeah
猪盘出锅呢。
哦
This
对
stew of the
它已经
Chinese cabbage and bean curd is waiting to come out of the pot.
看这个起包没有哈？
嗯，差不多了，
See if it's already
是吧？
swelling.
边儿啊，
Yeah.
那啊，
Okay, we can turn.
哎
Oh,
呀，
真
金
美
黄
啊
色，
looks so good, golden color.
好，
好盖盖儿喽。
好，
Okay, cover.
这卖相真好看。
Yeah, looks so pretty.
喷鼻香啊，
Smells good.
什么香？
喷鼻香。
啊，所以喷油就是喷鼻香。好，是喷鼻香还是扑鼻香？
真的扑鼻香。
It's a pronunciation joke because spray, they said it smells so good because it,
就是你说
yeah, in Chinese, Joyce used a spray and it smells
哦，
good.
对，这个上面那
Actually,
个
it
有点
should
金
just
色、
be
有点
smells good.
焦色的这种感觉，
And
叫
this
啥
kind
来
of
着？像
golden
虎皮
color.
一样的金色。
Oh, in
难道是
Chinese, they
花花
also
里
have a
面
term. It's like the
我们
tiger
这不叫虎皮
skin.
味儿，我们这叫金色的饼嘎嘎，饼嘎嘎。哎呀呀，
我都觉得有点像金色的玫瑰啊。
Oh, it's like golden rose.
师傅说的就是不一样。
Yeah, look what Grandmaster
用
described.
好心
Yeah.
看一切都是好的。
With a kind heart, you see everything beautiful.
饼嘎嘎。
饼嘎嘎，
Joy said it's called the Pancake Gaga. It's a Chinese
哦哦，
dialect.
第3张来了，
等待放油。
Now the third
有人说
one.
这个饼啊，出锅之后也盖
Some
上点。
said,
搞得挺好的。
some people said when you take
还
the
是刷
pancake
虽
out,
然
you
这个不
also
粘
need
锅呀
to
不沾油，但是还是均匀一点好。
嗯，
you also need to cover it. And this is a non-stick
Oh.
pan, but still you try to make the oil evenly spread. It would be better that way.
看忘喷油了吧？
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
panto.
to spray oil.
Oh.
Don't spray on the pan, just the pancake.
哎，现在你说在温哥华这一张饼能值多少钱呢？在外面
How
餐
much
馆
do
卖
you think
That's all right.
this pancake would cost?
这集这一张饼大概你猜，5块
How much? $5?
，5块钱，不错，现在已经10块钱，
$5. Now we've already had $10 here.
赚回来10块了。
We can get back $10 now.
哎呦，我特别喜欢听这个嚓一下的声音。
I really like this sound, like ta.
网友都听到了。
Everybody heard that sound.
这个白菜豆腐装盘儿，等一会儿。
装哪都行。
Shall we put the
行，可以装盘。
Chinese cabbage
来，拿
and
个
the bean
大
curd
盘
in
拿
a
个大小盆儿
big
好
bowl? Okay.
装这个来。
嗯。
你拿吧。我看这个锅。
对，盛菜就那样，别
No.
和了哈，别搅和，就往
Do
里
not mix.
对
Yeah,
出
just
锅。
take it out. No.
哎呀，漂亮啊！
Wow.
漂亮啊！
Looks good.
第三番。好，那个盛不下，咱们再来个盆儿。
Okay,
我
we
先
may
闻
need
味道
another
怎么样
bowl.
啊
Let me
鉴
smell
别
it.
一下。
哎呀，
Mmm.
不可说，
Okay.
不可说，
Yeah, I can't tell. I can't
我
tell.
没说什么。
I didn't say
越说我们这
anything.
想法越多呀。
Oh,
你
and
注意看你
Joy
的火啊
said,
你的嘎嘎
that
好
makes me
好嘞，
so
好嘞。
eager to.
哎，
好，来，
来，嘎嘎盘子在这。
哎，
Okay, we need another
Yeah.
plate.
Oh.
Okay, the plate for
来
the
了，
pancake
师傅。
and
好。
cover it. Now the fourth one.
啊，
来，好了，
哎，
哎呀，我听到我的肚子发出了一丝咕咕的叫声。
Yeah, Christine
服务语。
said, I heard a sound from my stomach. This is a good sound.
我来倒一下。好嘞。
哎呦，师傅，这么漂亮这个白菜豆腐，
Wow,
这一
this
汤锅
looks so
我都想
good.
先去拍个照
Chinese
行不行
cabbage
可以啊。
and
其
bean
实
curd.
照
Can I
片
take a picture?
看不出它真正的内涵啊。
Well,
先解
the
决一下
picture,
眼睛的，
外在是那样的
Well,
朴素，
yeah, it just looked
已经
very
看着就
simple.
好的不得
有点
了。
烫哈，有点烫。
It's
就
a
拿
little
个
拿
hot.
拿个布，拿个布。
Yeah, with some, maybe you should use a cloth.
烫了哈。
It's hot.
那个打开盖子，
Just out of
翻
the
翻
pot.
一下哈，
我还得喷油嘞。
I
放
haven't.
太多，我觉得你那个
spray.
放油多。
You put too much oil,
翻
I
翻面
think. Now, turn
好，你看
over.
怎么样？
Look at it.
火有点猛
正是
啊。
时候，
好，
小小的。
嗯，
好。4张大饼即将出炉。
Now,
Right.
4 pancakes
待会儿我们要
are almost ready.
切一下，
And then we
这个
can
饼啊，
cut.
饼，我们一般都是整张吃的，你们还是切的。
Oh, I usually eat the whole pancake. You even need to cut it?
人多，咱们今
Yeah,
天
we
就
have
这
so
样
many
躺在头
people.
上
Well, you just lie down and
我
put the
看就是
pancake on your
就是
face.
北方的时候，他
In
们
North
那个饼
China,
拿出来都会很潇
when
洒
they
地把它
have,
扯，然后
the
就看着
pancake, and then they will
皮
just
和皮一层一层
tear
之
it.
间又相
And
连
you
又
can
分离的
see
这种感觉。
many multiple
我觉得你是
layers,
诗人。
and some of them are still connected.
你
Wow,
的意
you're
思
a
就是要
poet.
看着那个骨肉分离的感觉吗？不是
You
这样
want
的
to
吧
see
哈
how they
皮
separate?
和皮
No.
之间的分别是吧？
你这听着有点手撕饼的
太
感觉。
残酷了啊！
Yeah,
那
so
个
there are
叫
some
那个有一
pancakes
种
that they will
饼
just
它那
hand
个就是手
tear.
撕饼哈。
Yeah,
它有
so
的就是那
that
种
Grandmaster said, yeah, that kind of
拽的那种感觉，
pancake, they
也
like the
是北方
feeling
饼的
of
一种
tear it,
就
you
是
know,
因为有那个筋道的感觉。
because
是
it's
是
very
哎我们
pliable.
现在呢就切开它哈，
Now we
最
will
上
cut
面那
it.
张特别烫，我建议稍
The
微
first
给它一点
pancake
时间
is
所以
exceptionally
呢，我们
hot,
就把它
so
这样翻过来，好不好？
so let's turn it
哦呦
over.
漂亮！
Oh,
先看这
Perfect
第一张，
第一张
let's
好，
do the first
Hop.
one.
切饼的讲究哈，
How
你看
to
中
cut
间
pancake.
切
You
了一
see,
刀，
I cut
落在一起，
in
中
half
间再切
and
一
then
刀，
I fold them and then I cut the second time
再落在一起，
and then stack them together, and
这样就比较均匀。
so this will be cut very evenly.
真漂亮。
真
Looks
漂亮。
so good.
哦，这张
Is
饼
it
它那个
hot?
抛的好。
对对对，
Oh,
摔打
this
一下
pancake.
出层儿。
Oh, you
哦，
throw
就是让
it.
它
Throw
还有
it
呢
few times so the layers can
让它
come
重
out.
新醒醒。
And also
看
wake
雾
up
呀。
again. You need to get enlightened, huh?
哎，师傅切了8角饼。
Yeah, Grandmaster
像八卦。
cut them in 8 pieces. So 8 pieces,
就这样。
8.
这样它通
Good
气，就是
fortune.
容易晾凉。
So
晾凉。
when we stack
第3张
this way, like spread out,
你们试
it's
试吧。
easy for ventilation.
也
对
Do you
要
want to
扔
try
吧
it?
哎
You
抛
need
了
to
抛一
through
下。
it, you know, you need to through it. Yeah.
尽量别抛在地上。
Don't throw on the ground, okay?
这装模作样学着就是这样哈，
You know, yeah, I'm just trying to copy, see?
要听话。
这样它就
You
能够
need
起
to
层
listen. So
好
then
嘞。
the layers will
理解了。
come. Now you can cut.
其实我觉得切饼啊，用大菜刀，这样它有
哦
重量。
Actually, use the big knife is easier to cut because the big knife has the weight.
非常有那个锅气。
嗯，
So it has the qi of the pot.
呵，真好。
Good.
好，第4张我也来了啊，
好，
Okay, the fourth one,
要摔它。
摔它。
through it.
哎，这就是红红火火啊，
This is
充
like
满了幸福。
a very happy, full of joy, and full of energy.
好嘞，
好，
All right.
这个吃饼呢，还意味着这个团圆啊，
Um,
意味着团圆。
eating pancake
能
also
够这个全家人呢
symbolizes, you
和
know,
和睦睦
get together.
啊
The
团
whole
团圆圆
family is
哎
in harmony
那还有呢，
and are
哎，觉得你
united.
看你搬家的时候，
对，
啊，我们一群人
Joyce, when
去
you
你们家，我
move,
们因
we
为你
all
到
go
了新
to
地方
your
连锅都
home
没有，对不对？
because you go
我
to
们
the
带着
new
锅，带着面，
house.
带着
You don't have
和好的
anything.
面，
We
我
bring
们去烙
our
饼。
pot,
为啥专
we
门烙
bring
饼
the
呢？
flour,
就
we
是
will
说，你看
make
那个
these
饼
Chinese pancake.
既是团
Why
圆的，
should
对不
we
对？
make the
你就
pancake?
圆
You
满
see,
了。
this
第二
pancake
个
is
呢，
round, so
是这个饼
round
是
means
平的，对不对？
perfection.
这叫
And
平安。
also, the pancake is flat.
还有呢，
In
叫做
Chinese, flat
幸
has
福。
the same
幸福感还在什么
pronunciation
的
as
香味儿。
safety.
第四是
And
叫温暖。
also, this
看
is
这个， 对。
like
所以呢，
warm
当
and
哎，我们
also
的好朋友搬家之后，
happy and joy.
哎，我
So
们呢
when our
去
good
调
friend is
烙
moving,
饼，
we go
啊，
there
一
and
起在那
make
聚个餐，
pancake.
哎，
We will
选择
have
一个
the pancake
选择一个
together.
吉祥的日子，
Find
啊
a good
那个叫
day.
什么来着？还记得吗？
暖锅。
暖锅。
Do you
啊
still
对
remember?
有叫
We'll
其实叫暖
use
心，对不对？
the
哎，那天
the
虽然
warm
很忙
pot,
碌，
so it's
那我和
warm
你都会
heart.
感觉到很幸福吧？哈。
And so
我
we
们去的
all
人都
feel
很
very
快乐
happy. Everybody
热
who
闹一
goes
下
there feels
那么
happy.
一个
We
新
get
的一个
together. So
长得
this,
空空荡荡的，
because
有亮
otherwise a new
有亮
house
过
is
去了
empty.
就像
Now
开光一
everybody
样
goes there. It's like a grand opening.
跟这个土地神呐，跟
对
这个哎
And so
先
through
神们都
this,
讲一下，哎
you're
这是
already
我住的
talked
啊
to
对，完了进去
the
上
god
山
of
路香
earth
啊
and
哎
god
对
of, you know, everything
对
of the
如
house.
果有
And
佛菩萨像呢，
you
那
can
天
offer
也
some
请过
incense.
去
If you have
去上
Buddhas,
香
Bodhisattvas, pictures or
对
statues, you
上上
can
这个
offer
贡
some
品啊
incense
对
and make
还
some
给
offerings
一
and
边祷告着，连给土
and
地爷、
you
土地
can
神啊，
also
哎，能够
pray
保佑
to the
啊
god of
某某人
earth
啊，全
and
家幸福吉祥。
asking to
这
protect
样呢，好朋友们
you
也知
know,
道你搬家了，
protect us
哎，
to
大
be
家也
safe
就
and
下次就
happy,
会到
and
你
your
家。
friends will also know that you have moved.
对，
So they know where to go to find you. And
对
so thank you,
尝一尝
Grandmaster.
这个味道了啊，
Are
菜
so eager
这
to
个
taste.
白菜
拿
豆腐
个小碗，
这样的你们俩先闻一闻，好不好？
You
给你个
two
好机会来
smell
闻
it
一下
first, okay? I'll
怎么
give
样？
you a
是不是
good
不可说吧？
opportunity.
扑鼻香。
Wow, smells so good.
说不出话来了。
就
You
想
can't
吃
tell. You just want
就
to,
好了。
yeah, eat.
对对
All
对，
is well.
来，
嗯，
哎呦，
所以
这个饼也尝一尝。
这个家常菜
And
呢，
we
就
can
是
also
养生
try
的哈
the
最重要的是
pancake.
养生的过
So
程。
these
对，所以我们都知道吃有
homemade
什么好处了
food,
哈。
they are
对，
very
能够
nutritious.
怎么着？
And it helps to, clear our lungs and clear our meridians and detoxify and release the heat and calm down and also reduce fat and grease. So this is a very good dish for reducing weight because not very greasy. So I remind everybody to eat it with the soup and the vegetable. You can also use the pancake to dig into the soup. People from South China, because they usually eat rice, you can cook rice with it, and it smells good and it's very healthy. Oh, Grandmaster, I have a question. At the beginning, we said there's a key, there's a tip, right? The whole time, I didn't open the lid at all, and I never, stir at all. Why is that? That's because of this dish. We don't want to make it like mysterious. So Chinese cabbage, when you stew it, it will get older, and the fiber will also be a little bit damaged, but the nutrition goes to the soup. And it helps to mix the energy of the bean curd and the Chinese cabbage. For bean curd, it's very easy to, to break. So if we stir, it will break very easily. And that's why we do not stir. It will still keep its shape and its good smell. I think friends or family, for couples, try not to move too much. Or, some people, they would think, oh, these days we don't have too much to do. So they would think about doing something. And for friends, good friends, or co-workers, colleagues, or family, the most important thing is the harmony and get along. And so try to find that calmness and purity, to enjoy that purity and enjoy that ease and peace. So this original beautiful smell of this dish is very nourishing. If you always try to do something and move it, then it will be broken. And so between human beings, you always try to be picky and pick other people's shortcomings, and then the relationship, it will be like the broken, bean curd will be. So do not try to, always pick others, and do not always pick yourself, and always do excessive things, and so it will be very peaceful, and match it with this very peaceful pancake. It would be really good. So you taste it. Grandmaster, don't you like to try? Grandmaster said, no. Otherwise, my online friends would, oh. Oh, how's the taste? Oh, and see, there are many layers. And also the external, the skin is very crispy. So I like to remind our friends, a Chinese saying says, eating fish will create fire, eating meat will create phlegm, and Chinese cabbage and bean curd will help you to be healthy and safe. Okay, remember this. Fish cause heat and meat cause phlegm, and Chinese cabbage and tofu helps to be healthy and safe. They practice very well, and they told me a lot of benefits. One day, I think it was the 5th day, should be the time when they are starting to benefit the most. And then they start to cough, and then they have phlegm. And they say, oh, Grandmaster, I wasted my practice. I'm very experienced. So I said, come here, let me ask you. Last night, where did you go? he said, "Oh, last night, oh, my classmate Zhang is having a birthday, so we went to the restaurant and had a big meal, big dinner. Master said, don't eat fish, so I didn't eat fish, but I can't waste the meat, so I don't want to waste the meat, so I had several dishes of the meat. So that's what the meat caused. You have phlegm. You look, you practice these days, and you have such good complexion, but then because of too much meat, then the meat causes the phlegm, and it can also cause other issues. So the Chinese cabbage and the bean curd will keep you safe and healthy. Whether you have heat or fatigue, or maybe you're very weak, or you have chilliness inside, you have this vegetarian dish, Chinese cabbage, a stew with the bean curd is very good. Even at very cold times you can put more seasoning, like more green onion, more ginger, and more peppercorn, and more garlic. These are all heating up seasonings, and add more of them, this soup will become a warming up and nourishing soup and prevent cold. So it's exceptionally good, very good. And it can also eat in the summer. Very nourishing and very comfortable. If you eat more, it won't increase weight. So it will also nourish our both yin and yang. Our eyes will be very bright, and we will be very strong. And well, the whole family will be happy. What about the next word, next sentence? Not only eat the vegetables, but also the soup. Not only the vegetable and the bean curd, but also soup. Good point. Okay. Okay, we're almost done with the dish. I know the taste must be very good. In the future, if we're going to cook this, well, I'm actually not a specialist in cooking, but I like to take this opportunity to communicate with each one. Remember, illnesses can come from your mouth. And what we're trying to do is to eat a healthy diet, and through eating and get a healthy, get health in healthy state. Now there are lots of fertilizers, pesticides, chemical fertilizers and pesticides, because otherwise the farmer thinks that they won't harvest. But 100 years ago, say for example in the Qing dynasty, without these pesticides and chemical fertilizer, do they still have illnesses? Of course. If they continuously eat the deep fried dal sticks, they would, or the southern people, if they eat durian for 3 days, or for 3 days they eat watermelon, oh, this color is like the watermelon color. Oh, if you eat 3 days watermelon, your face will be green. So the extreme will not be good, will turn to the opposite. And maybe you have high blood pressure and constipation. So nothing can go to the extreme. You cannot be too greedy. One student I know very well, one day the Chinese doctor said, oh, you should actually have more honey. And so he said, oh, good, okay. And so he bought 5 big jars of honey. And every day he would eat like big spoons of honey. When he told me, I think, oh no, that's too much. Have you eaten so much honey before? And then he said, oh, Chinese doctor said. But then we heard that his son is selling honey. But yeah, so this student, after 6 months, whenever he see honey, he would vomit. So nothing you cannot eat excessively. And my natural way of keeping healthy Yeah.
产量的多少。
Let's see
请问
the
花椒好不好？
production of
能当饭
a
吃吗？
product. Is
大葱好不好？
peppercorn good?
能当饭吃
Yes,
吗？
good, but you cannot take it
姜
as
好不好？
rice or
能当饭吃
or
吗？
or
对
yeah.
所以大家种的量
And
就不是。
what about green
那
onion
但
or
是
what
粮食中什么
about
东西量多呀？
garlic? Yeah, you cannot
米
eat it
和
like
面
rice.
啊，萝
So
卜土
we
豆
have a lot of
量比较
grains,
多
right?
这个多
Rice
吃点
or
问题不太大，
or
知
yeah,
道吗？所以
or
不在于你
flour
爱吃不爱
or
吃，是
turnips
在于你
or
会不
yeah,
会吃，
or
懂
potatoes.
不懂吃。
It doesn't
啊
matter
所以
how
一定
much
对
you
这个
eat,
食物的
you
本身
need
要
to
学会，
know
就是要懂
the
还要学会搭配。
nature of a food and you
我们
know
华人讲的
how
饮食
to
文化，对不对？
combine different
饮就是
food.
喝嘛，
There's an
对不对？
art of
喝就
eating.
是液体的，哎，再加上比如说饼，吃饼，你看我们就配的汤菜，
对
对，
对不对？
饼有火气
阴，阳搭
哎
配，
对吧？
西方人呢，哎，吃那个面包一定要喝浓茶，
We would
也
eat the
是
buns
饮
together with
对
some
不对？
soups.
还有就是性质上
And
就是
even
冷
in
热搭
Western
配，
culture, they would eat some
对吧？
bread with
西方人
some
吃那烤
tea.
面包，烤 barbecue
In
那
the
烤
Western
肉，完了之
culture,
后呢，
if
喝了
we
酒之
eat
后一定要喝
barbecue,
冰水，
we will, they
冰
will
水、冰
drink
茶水，对不
cold
对？
water
它来平
and
衡，
iced
这个不
tea,
太适合于华人
and they
啊。
will balance it
对吧？
that way. But this
所以要
method
搭
of
配
eating
的。
is not suitable for the
那所以我们
Chinese.
华人最容易养身体的，容易养胃的，
And
容易
for
让
the
你调
Chinese
整起来
people,
你的身体的。
the best
是
for
什么呢？
our stomach
是
and
粥。
for our body is actually congee.
粥是个不阴不阳
Congee
的
is
讲法，
not yin and it's not yang.
对吧？你说它是到底是固体的还是液体的？
Say, is it
Okay,
solid
有一种
or
粥
is it
就是
liquid?
尤其
There
是
is a type of
福建人的粥
congee,
和广
especially
东
the
潮
congee
州人的粥，
made by
那个盛
Fujian
上一碗
people
粥，
and
插根
Guangdong
筷子
people.
可以立住，
Their type of
那叫立粥，
congee,
知道
if you
吗？
put
插根筷子
a
倒不了，
pair of
那哪叫
sticks,
粥啊？你干脆叫
chopsticks
米饭
inside,
吃。
it can
对不
stand
对？
on its
所以
own.
它那个粥
And
可
so
以
this
很
congee
浓
is
很厚
very,，
对不对？也可以很稀。
Some of their
哎，我
congee
们小
could
时
be
候穷，
very
我妈
solid
煮的那
and
个
some are more
米，
liquid
那
food.
6个人哈，
When I
6个
was
人
young,
大概放了
when
100个
my
米粒儿，
mom
哇
cooks
呀，
congee,
捞半天捞不了1个米粒儿，
there
喝
would
汤
be very
最后我
few
们也成
rice
习惯了。
grains. And
一
we're
说
used to that.
喝粥就是喝汤，
And then we
变成
feel
感
that
觉哈。
drinking,
当然那个没
eating
什么营养
congee is like drinking soup.
但是人
But
的
there's
饮
not
食
a
当
lot
中
of
一定的
nutrient in that way.
干湿的结
So
合，
in all
冷
our
暖的结合，
diets, we
还有
should have a
红绿的结合，
combination
还
of
有
solid food
黑
and
白
dry
的结
food,
合，
of cold food and hot
才可以。
food,
这就
and
是叫做
also
阴
a
阳平衡之道。
combination
还
of
有
red color
平衡
food
的健
and
康
green
之道，
color food.
合
So
理的
this is the
搭配之道。
harmony of
我们要
combinations.
吃
So
出
we
健
should
康，吃得
eat
长寿，
healthy
吃
and
得
eat
开心，
to
吃得
longevity,
幸
eat
福。
to
我们
happiness.
下一次直播的时间，
Our
给大
next
家
live
预告一下
stream.
其实我们想休息一下。
Actually, I
周三咱
want
们
to
干
take
脆
a
去
rest. Can we go
玩
out
去
and have some fun on Wednesday?
咱们去农
Why
地
don't we
里
go
玩
to
一
a
把。
farm?
好，咱们去
期
挖红薯
待期待
All right. Yes, we can
Farm.
dig some
Farm.
sweet yums. We can catch some
啊
rabbits
抓小偷
or
啊
catch some thieves.
哎，所以下个礼拜，那我们这边还得
So should we continue to have a live feed on
约了个地
Wednesday?
方还不错，
看天
看天好。
Well, let's see what
那我们
happens
看天
next
吧。
week then.
哎，网友朋友，下个礼拜
Okay,
三不一定
our
啊
friends
同一时
online,
间
there
播
might
出
not
啊
be
但你一定要停下来
a
看
live
着
stream
它
next
说不定
Wednesday.
可以
But
如果你
remember
订了那个
to
禅师 APP 的话
log on to
如果我们直
YouTube
播
and
你一
see
定
if
会
there's
提醒
any
你的
updates.
好吧？
If you
你就
have
不会
already
耽搁了
downloaded
希望大家呢
Master
看完我们这些视
Meditation
频
Master
如果
apps,
喜欢
and
的话
it
呢
will be
要
updated
老
there.
三招我提
If
醒
you
大家
like
一下
my live stream,
点赞
remember
留
分享
言。
留
leave a
言
message,
来信
write to me,
还有呢下载
and
禅师 APP
download
有
Meditation
很多
Master App.
好的精彩的故事
There are
等着
many
大家
good stories waiting for you.
好
All right,
非常
thank you
感谢大家
everyone.
哈忍耐着我们来给大家做顿
Thank
饭
you
吃
for
你做饭节
cooking
目
with
确实比较
us.
少我确实是
I
比
am
较外
not a
行哈
professional chef.
欢
I'm
迎
just an amateur.
这个煮饭的同道们
I
啊
welcome
多提一些
everyone
意见
who
多
loves
给我一些建
cooking.
议
Give me
多
more
提供一些
advices
食谱
and
好吧
send me
希
your
望我们下
recipes
次
too.
带给大家又
Hopefully
健康
next
又好
time
吃
we
的美
will
食
bring you more
谢
healthy
谢大
and
家
delicious
祝大家
food.
祝
I
大家
wish
有吉祥
everyone
幸
to
福
have
快
an
乐的一天
auspicious and happy day.
下次可能是礼拜
Next
三再
week,
见
next time it might be Wednesday.
好